Hey there guys, I'm Stuffy Stuff and this is Bobby and we are Between Two Teeth. We're in Thailand, specifically a northern province called Chiang Mai. And we are enjoying our last evening in Chiang Mai with some traditional brews from the area and some traditional food.
Spicy food, yes. Penang chicken almost took me out.
Likewise. Part of the reason we're on this adventure is because of, we like to get out and adventure, but also you have programs like AHI Travel. And you have, we're both members of the ADA, and because of our member benefit, we were able to go on this travel.
That's right. The American Dental Association
with AHI
have a deal there.
Have a deal, yeah.
But it wasn't just dentists. That's cool. There's a couple dentists on the trip.
I like dentists.
So I do as well, but I like to have a variety of different things. So
and that's what they do. So they try to match.
Awesome. On this trip, if I can.
Yeah, go for it.
We had people in their 20s.
We had
people in their 30s.
We had Gen Z,
40s,
millennials,
50s, 60s,
Gen
70s.
X, and there were no boomers.
And it was a guided trip. We're in Thailand. I like guided trips if you are in a foreign country. We did that for the Italian motorcycle adventure. Igor and Igor were awesome on that trip. Shout out to them. They're our subscribers. But you get a taste of just different things. And my push is always try to get out of your comfort zone.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is it easy for you to get out of your comfort zone?
I think so. I would say it was really cool, the experiences we got here. We talked about this before, but when you get a chance to go travel, you get a perspective on life you wouldn't necessarily get. And you have a lot more empathy and appreciation for how a completely different group of people navigate life and decision making.
This morning we went down, we had a raft ride. That kind of freaked me out.
It's the equivalent of a ramshackle sleigh.
I'm like, I have no idea what that means, but we had like
Christmas is coming up.
We had a lot of electronic equipment in my bag, and I'm like, we are literally on a bamboo raft.
I ended up trying to throw a piece of bamboo away. Ended up almost hitting our bamboo stand-up guy.
Our front guide, like 30 seconds into the trip, and no trees in sight. It feels just like hit it in the back of the head. Way to go. Really?
It cost everybody some much-needed laughter.
This is spicy.
Attention.
I love being on a street like this. There are so many, we ride motorcycles. There are so many mopeds here. Fantastic. But take an adventure. Get out of your comfort zone. Try the food. I'm proud of you for trying real spicy food. That was one of my goals, was to basically say, I want to experience the culture through food. No better place than Thailand, I think, to try that. But I don't do well with spicy food.
I wanted to experience the culture through people.
Oh, see, that's why you're your size and I'm my size. I experience
But I feel like
the
benefit though of traveling in a group is you get to experience it through that person's perspective. So we got to interact with local people and see cultures, traditions, and then we also got to eat a lot of food. Some good, some not so good, some exotic. Some spicy, some not so spicy.
And crickets and
exotic
larva, or what was that thing we had last night? The crunchy silkworm. Some things are a little chewy too. But really, if you're thinking, I want you to think to yourself, where am I always wanting to go? And I think about it in my mind, but I never do it. Do it. Just do it. How was that?
And a plug for safety here. Whenever you're traveling the country, it's different. Yes. What I've learned also from traveling is the world is a very strange place at times, and just because some customs are held up in America doesn't mean the same customs are held up in other parts of the world.
And I think being smart, that's one of the benefits of traveling with a travel group, is, especially with a local guide, they know the area, they can give you recommendations. Unnecessary fear can be bad. Unnecessary fear can hold you back.
Yeah, don't make it
in some really bad ways.
Don't let it keep you at home. But
you would do nothing. And you and I both know people that's the case. I personally lived my life a little too safe. I was scared of a variety of different things, and it held me back.
Yeah, and part of that message is just when you're at a new place, just exercise caution. And if you exercise caution, a lot of times you're going to be just fine.
Yeah.
We were walking in Poland recently with a group, and Craig Armstrong was walking right there next to me, and he was talking about traveling. And
Name dropper.
Yeah, he was saying the same thing though. He was, I'm someone who is, I'm always kind of worried. I'm a smaller person, and I don't like really going places by myself so much. Just
No,
because,
and you shouldn't.
well, I can, but I also want to be smart about it, especially when you're international. And Craig was like, you know what, I hear you on that, and most of the world that he's been to, he was like, it's as long as you keep your head on a swivel, and you practice just some basic safety measures, most of the world is good.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I love hearing motorcycles. Love it, love it, love it. We got to do another motorcycle adventure. Anyways, our push to you guys, get out there, do something. Maybe it's with a travel group, maybe it's something else, but really, I would push you to say, think about what you really want to do and make it happen. There we go. Hit the subscribe, like we're talking about. Bye.